This is the Quackhouse Podcast.
Yo, it's your boy Kev coming back at it again with another podcast. I got to my right Darren, the type 1 diabetic.
Oi.
I got to my left my beautiful wife Kayla.
Hello.
I got to my other right Jucifer.
Hello.
And I got right in front of me the one, the only, the leprechaun John.
Good evening.
Yes, eats all the marshmallows out of Lucky Charms and leaves it for everybody else to
Eat the
not
marshmallows,
enjoy.
leave the other shit.
Leave the cereal.
You know they sell just regular, like, cereal marshmallows on Amazon, right?
Yeah, like a 20-pound bag or whatever.
20 pounds?
I'm pretty sure.
20-pound bag of nothing but
20
sugar.
pound bag of nothing but straight up dehydrated.
Dude,
Marshmallows.
Google it or Amazon it. I'm
Hold
pretty
up.
sure you can find
Hold up. You're telling me
What
that
is it,
these
like,
guys
nothing but marshmallows?
Yeah.
buy a bunch of cereal with marshmallows and then just take it out by hand and put it in another bag and sell it?
Or they just sell the marshmallows before putting it with the cereal.
Nah.
No.
What Darren said sounds way
More
correct.
believable. It's believable because they're picking out the marshmallows by hand and then putting them in another bag.
Dude,
So they're double handling all the product.
just look up like Lucky Charms marshmallows.
That's what I was going for, but then it just changes to this shit.
Oh. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure you can buy them in a bag. I know you can buy like big bags
threw a
of.
K in
There
there.
you go. How much is that? And how big?
Boom, like $12 for a pound.
Oh, okay, pound. I lied.
Yeah. A 20 pound bag
I thought,
of just
man.
dehydrated marshmallows would be crazy.
I got a 20-pound bag of Lucky Charms
3-pound bag
marshmallows.
is $30. So it's like $10 a pound.
Jeez.
See if you can find a 20-pound bag, because I swear I thought I saw something ridiculous. Maybe it was cheese puffs.
Yeah,
Cheese
it
puffs?
is probably cheese puffs.
Yeah.
You get
poofs.
cheese puffs by the pound?
Cheese poufades.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, with the cheese poufades.
I feel like you could get Doritos by the pound if you wanted,
That's
though.
crazy.
Wait, what you said? Doritos by the pound?
Yeah, or Fritos,
Fritos, jeez.
Funyuns, like
Hot Cheetos.
yeah. You know, Hot Cheetos might be going away, right?
They've been saying that for years.
The biggest I'm
Well,
seeing is
the
2 pounds.
red, the red dye.
The red, yeah.
Good,
they'll
good.
have-
Make
I
them blue.
Keep the flavor though.
Make
Right.
them
Rather than
blue.
the
Make
color.
them blue.
Make it blue.
Yeah, make them blue.
I don't think that's
Maybe.
much better for you, but I could be wrong.
Blue is better than red, though.
Biggest I'm seeing is
In
3
general.
pounds.
3 pounds, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I could be wrong at times. I swear I thought I saw a 20-pound bag of something at one point with marshmallows. But who knows? Anyways, going on to your guys' thing about when you said someone was picking it out.
Yeah.
I saw the video on iFunny where a dude picked out the shrimp from his ramen noodles over a course of a year and froze them and then put them in a bowl and then put milk and ate it like cereal.
Oh,
Wow.
Like-
I like shrimp, but ew.
Right, yeah, I
Unnecessary.
would do
frozen
that.
shrimp,
I would not eat
Well,
it.
I'm sure they warm it up or allow it to like.
but they put it with milk.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
gross.
nasty. But I mean, that's why it is slightly believable. Look at that freaking snake. Wow, that sounds so bad because no one knows what we're looking at.
Look at that
Ooh.
snake, mate.
Ooh, a snake.
Darren, hit your catchphrase. There's a snake in.
Oh, there's a snake in my pants.
Put it on a T-shirt.
Yeah, Woody from Toy Story.
Ah, we should.
Yeah, Woody from Toy Story.
No, you can't put Woody from Toy Story. You got to stop that. That's trademark.
Oh.
But we could put "There's a snake in my pants" on the
Well,
shirt.
no, I'm making sure people know what I'm referencing.
No, that's "There's a snake in my boots."
Well, no, it's
No,
got to
it's
be.
pants.
No, it's going to be a picture of you wearing a cowboy hat. And
Right.
You're going to be dressed as Woody, but you're going to be type 1 diabetic-y.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
toys don't have diabetes.
I think I can manage that.
Is your squeaker broken?
Are you Oh,
It might be.
over?
It was for a minute.
I think the 4th one. Or the 5th one. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
what?
maybe- I don't know. Just, I saw the video. I can pull it up a different
All
time.
right, so we're apparently trying to find somebody eating shrimp with their
Milk
frosted
from
flakes.
their ramen noodles.
What is it called when people just like gorge themselves with food on camera and they're just incredibly annoying?
Mukbang.
Yeah, why are we looking at people? What is it? Mukbang?
So, I mean, yeah, there's different ways to say it.
Mukbang. All right,
John,
yeah,
I don't
these-
think you're gonna
so these-
find it because of the
Mukbang.
wording you're trying to use.
I know.
So we're trying to find a guy eating shrimp like cereal, and we're seeing a bunch of mooks doing bombs. I don't know what's going
And
on
beep
here.
that out.
Beep what out?
BOMB. Pretty sure you can't. I'm pretty sure that's against YouTube's.
Oh,
We should
It's
probably
literally
read up on
called
that.
muck bombing.
No,
Mook
bong,
bombing.
bong,
Bong.
bong, but it's spelt bang.
Oh.
It's like
Oh.
mukbang. But it's,
Mukbang?
but it's
Yeah, it
like
doesn't get any better.
Asian. I don't know where it came from. Mukbang.
What?
But it's spelled bang.
I could be wrong. I
Why?
don't know, bro.
Oh, it's
So,
from Korea. Korean
if-
words, milkbang.
Milk bong?
I don't know.
So what if we just said, instead of the B word, we just say explosive device?
That's even worse.
But
Yeah.
it's not. But YouTube won't get mad about it.
Well, I don't even know if YouTube is gonna be mad. I was just. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing: if they don't get mad, bro, that would be the bomb, bro. If they wouldn't get mad,
That would be the bomb diggity.
Yeah. It would be, I guess, right?
Mukbang.
Mukbang.
And why is it so popular? It's like, oh, Americans love watching people from other countries eat more food than them. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, they still don't eat as much as us.
you know that's weird. So people are literally just watching other people eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why, like, that one dude, what was his name? Nick something.
Oh,
Yeah, Avocado Nick.
Nikocado?
Nikocado. Yeah, whatever that guy's name is.
Well, what's
He was the one that, like, was the first big YouTuber to do it.
That goofy looking dude with the parrot face?
Yeah?
Oh.
Well,
maybe?
what's the
Yeah, that's Toucan Sam.
wow,
Yeah, he used to be really big, and then he lost a bunch of weight.
and then he's really small now.
But he had so much content that he was able to lose all of his weight while we were still watching content that he filmed.
Here's the thing. He ate food and became
Famous.
morbidly obese to get YouTube famous, and now he lost a bunch of weight, so he's just got like all this loose skin just hanging out. Congratulations, you destroyed your body for your entire life to look like an idiot.
Well, he did it as a social experiment.
That's
He wanted to see how people would treat people like him, like doing that. And he was a fitness instructor or something like that before he did this. So
Oh.
he
okay, so he's a fitness instructor. He knows how he treats big people, so he becomes a big person so he can get treated the same way that he treated hundreds of other big people.
I
This
guess.
dude is not, he's not an activist. This dude is an idiot.
Yeah,
Right,
he's
right.
pretty messed up in the head if you think about it.
Well, think about this too, right? Is someone like me who's not like overweight, has diabetes, and he's the one that should have had it,
Yeah, dude.
but no, he didn't.
You don't know that. Maybe he does.
I don't think he does, man.
Exactly.
I don't think he does. Oh my gosh, have you guys ever saw you know what? We're getting way sidetracked on what we're going to talk about.
I didn't even know what we were going to talk about. I came in with my thing in my wind.
Yeah. So Darren sent me something that was very interesting, and so if you guys didn't hear, we just watched a video that talks about 5 different types of people and the way they think. Some visualize it, some don't see anything, but know what they're looking for due to the word. Some think emotionally, so their thoughts are based off of their emotions or something like that. And then you got people that don't have anything that goes on when they think. And then what was the other? I missed
The
one.
inner monologue.
And that was the first. Oh,
You're like constantly in a conversation in your head.
yeah.
Kind
So, what is the way that you guys think? We're gonna go one by one. So, I'm gonna start with you, Darren. What is the way that you think?
I feel that I do have like an inner monologue.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm kind of a combination of a few of them. So, because there's times I'll be doing stuff like at work, for example, and will just be completely blank, no thought at all. But other times I'm hardcore thinking like in my head, like inner monologue.
Okay.
And then, but then again, I don't know if that's just because I know the job and I just, can do it without like having to actively think about it. But typically I'm like the inner monologue person.
Okay. So when I ask you about an apple, like he said, in your mind, do you think about it? Do you visualize it? Or do you have just you visualize like the word, like the dialogue?
Oh, well, when you said it, I kind of visualized it.
Okay. So you saw the apple?
Yeah, to an extent.
Okay. All right. We'll move on. What about you, Drew? When you think of something, how do you think of it?
I would have to say it's also a combination. It kind of pops in kind of like a cue card in my head. Like I'll read it out, I'll say it in my head, and I will see it. So if you notice, I am actually a pretty incredible speller when I'm writing, but if you just tell me to spell something, I can't do it.
Okay.
It's like your visual.
Yeah, so I'm very much a visual, but I'm also constantly talking to myself and thinking. But that's probably just because I've had crippling anxiety since I was 12.
Well, not necessarily. Like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. So would you say so if you think of an apple in your head, how do you visualize an apple?
You know how you see how kids have those
Flashcards?
flashcard books?
Yeah.
That's literally how my brain visualizes.
So you
it.
would see like
You see
an
the word
apple
and the
on
picture?
I see the word and the picture.
Yeah, it probably
in my
depends
head.
on how you learned when you were little.
maybe. What about you?
I would
How-
say I'm visual,
So you visualize everything when you think about it?
pretty much. That's how I remember things best.
Interesting.
Very.
So do you have a inner dialogue with yourself? Do you-
Always.
Okay.
Like Drew said, I've had anxiety for many a years. And that makes you constantly think and overthink everything.
Interesting. Okay. What about you, John?
Visuals.
Visuals?
Yeah.
So do you have an inner dialogue?
Oh, I'm always debating myself.
Interesting.
What about you?
I am all dialogue pretty much. I cannot visualize, like if you want me to visualize something, I can't like look and see an apple in my head, but I know what you're talking about.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm always in a conversation with myself.
That's true.
Yeah, well,
But-
He'll start mouthing things. I'm like, what you talking about?
And that's why when you guys say that you're talking and about anxiety and stuff like that, I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me because I don't think I have any type of crippling anxiety. I just literally talk to myself. I think everything
Well,
out.
it's the worry that comes with the talking to yourself. Like,
yeah, and if you're having a particularly bad day, like something can trigger you, and now that's all you can think about, and like every scenario to have to do with that, and you're playing it out visually in your head, and you're also talking to yourself the whole time.
See,
So,
yeah.
and then you start to feel like a weight, and
Right.
then it's just like boom. Guess what? That anxiety just turned into depression for a minute.
Dude, I know. You know my situation I went through last year.
Right. I don't know, man. Like, it's interesting that everyone is kind of different. I like my boss. Gosh, I say like a lot, and I'm not trying to. My boss at work. He was telling me when he sees things in 3D and the way it's supposed to operate and stuff. That's how he thinks.
Yeah, that's visual. Yeah, he's a visual learner.
No, that's
Or a
doesn't mean-
visual inner dialogue or whatever you want to call it.
Right. I don't remember if he said he talks to himself too, but I find it that interesting that there are people out there that don't have a voice in their head.
Yeah, that is strange. I wouldn't know how to operate.
And that's why
Maybe it's a generational thing too.
and maybe
because we're taught different ways throughout the
Like,
years.
how do you
and
just not think and just do though? I feel like that's a sociopath.
maybe
Yeah.
I feel like that video that we watched didn't dive deeper into the thing that was the most interesting and the people that have nothing going on.
Right. Yeah. Like, how would they even function in a day-to-day life?
How do you drive?
Right. How do you even take a piss?
I don't think this is the right type of stuff, John. Because this is like thinking outside the box. This is
Oh no, this is just the 7 different styles of thinking. I was just reading it myself.
He was just
But
educating
It
himself.
was, which one do you guys most identify with? Like, I was just trying to figure out it.
I'm a mix between creative and abstract.
Right? See, because when you were bringing up, I think you were talking about Jake, right?
yeah,
That's what I was thinking for this one when you were talking about right here.
abstract thinker.
Uh-huh.
Oh, where they see it visual like a 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like when I think of like left and right, I have to actually think about it. Where like how he was telling me that he sees it, he can see an object. So like this right here, right? And let's say there's a screw on it. He sees that object. He sees the screw, and then he sees which way the screw will turn, which way he needs it to turn, so that he can like then turn it to undo it or to tighten it.
Yeah, that's just a.
I don't have that.
You don't have that?
No.
Oh.
I don't have visual.
You don't have any visuals. It's
No.
just like
Just
you're reading a
words?
book the whole time.
I don't see words. I don't see any. Like I can't. I just know what you're talking about.
Way to be non-biased.
See. I hear it in my head. I read it in my head, and I see it in my head.
See, I don't, and like I don't know if I've talked to you guys about it. I know I have to like Kayla and I think John at least, maybe Darren, maybe you too. I read better when I read in my head than when I read out loud.
most people do.
Yeah, everybody does.
Well,
I taught
Uh,
myself how to speed read ahead and still talk with the word that I'm on. So it's
yeah,
I got called on to read a lot in high school. Made me really mad.
I did not.
Yeah.
I got
Well-
so crazy anxious that I feel like school is what started it all.
I hated everyone that popcorned to me or whatever.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
just make sure I read as worst I can so that they didn't popcorn back to me.
Yeah.
Oh, see, they thought they were gonna mess with me during popcorn. All they
Like,
did
"Nah, I
was
got
make me a
you."
better reader, motherfuckers.
Oh, I got one. I got one about that. I got a story about that. Check this out. So, remember Aaron? You know,
Oh, yeah.
Aaron, right? So, he got popcorn to read, and then he started reading, but he's so bad at reading. What's his face? Josh was all like, "Today, Junior." Got him
Did the
laughed
Billy
at by
Madison.
everybody.
He got in a lot of trouble for that too.
He did. He
I'm
got in
sure
so
he
much
did.
trouble.
He did. Yeah, that is from one of my favorite movies, though.
Yes.
That's a great movie. It's a really great movie. But going back to the thinking, isn't it crazy to think that out of all of you guys all seem to be about the same, and I'm the only odd one out.
I mean, I wouldn't say you're odd one out. You're just a different thinker. Like, you just have monologue.
Yeah, I'm always constantly talking to myself. Even when I'm talking to you guys about something different, I'm still having a conversation with myself in my head.
Wow, that's
At the
great.
same
You
time.
can't focus on me long enough to hold a conversation just with me.
I can hold a conversation with
No,
you.
you said you just said you're always having a conversation with yourself while
Well,
you're
yeah.
talking to us.
Do we bore you?
No, it's just the way.
So why
I
can't you think
Yeah,
about
dude.
what we're talking
You're right,
about?
right.
Right, do you hate
Focus
us?
on the
that's
podcast,
the thing is
bud.
like I'm focused on the podcast, but
What else are you thinking about right now?
it's just my internal. I don't know. I'm not like that is something that I don't think about. It's just constantly running through my head.
It's all right. There's not 4 people in here silently judging you
Yeah,
for
well,
telling us our
It's
conversations.
a safe
Right.
place,
Shit.
bro. We're all friends.
But
fine.
I'm not. I'm having a conversation with you guys.
We love you, bro. We accept you for
So,
who you
like,
are.
right now, what's going on in your mind right now?
Exactly what we're talking about.
Right now,
what
what's
I'm
going
going to
in my
say
mind
next.
is,
I'm looking at your face. I can see your face in my head, obviously, because I can see your face with my eyes. But I also know the very next thing I'm going to say is it's okay.
No, that's so interesting. That's weird. There's no matter what I'm doing, there's always a constant dialogue in my head going.
I'm
Well,
right now. I'm thinking of future rips on you.
Kayla, you know what it is?
What?
People with anxiety are always worried that nobody can understand them. And it
So you have to
totally
think
helps.
about what you're gonna say.
Yeah, so we have to think about what we're going to say before, while we're talking. And, it's just nice to know that other people are just having conversations with themselves while we're pouring our feelings out to them.
I'm just telling
you know,
because
that
we're
doesn't-
talking about this situation that's going on right now. That's the whole conversation about this is that the way that you think, and I guess, see, you say you visualize stuff. I don't. I can't visualize anything. I can't close my eyes and see what I want to see.
Can you play an instrument?
I've never really tried, if that makes
He did
sense.
choir.
I did choir, not band. But I did choir for
Same.
paintballing.
For the shirts?
Yeah.
For the paintballing.
For the paintball.
And the
yeah.
shirts, right?
What shirts?
Yeah, usually had
So
better
you had to
trips.
wear a white blouse. What are you
Choir
talking
Yeah.
usually had
We had
better
to wear-
field trips and cooler shirts.
Sir, we went to Wyoming Public Schools, which means we had to buy our own white button down and sing
Black
into
slacks.
half-broken mics.
Oh, our school actually just supported the band. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I never.
that's how it goes.
I went with choir for the simple fact of paintballing. We went paintballing at the end of the year. That was the only reason why I joined choir. Otherwise, I probably would have went and did band.
Took a bunch
I
of
wanted to
sissies
do
out in
band.
the woods and shot them
But
up.
I guess what's the question on why do you ask that?
Well, I'm just wondering because, since you're always having a conversation with yourself, maybe you could learn how to play an instrument and actually, put that try to tap into the creative side and see if you can get
this
visual.
is that when I was in choir singing, I was still having conversations with myself while I was singing the songs.
All right, let me ask you this. When you're in the car alone,
Throat baby.
do you have out loud conversations with yourself?
No.
Does anybody else in here
Kevin
have
prefers
out loud
silent,
conversations?
silent car rides. Okay? Kevin is a freak.
In the morning, I have no radio on, no nothing. It has to be silent.
Fucking weirdo,
Dude, when I am in the car alone and I'm not on the phone,
What a mad
I
man.
am singing like nobody can hear me, bro.
Dude, all
yeah,
day.
singing is
All day.
Yeah.
As loud as it
No,
can
bro,
go.
I'm just I'm just always in constant conversation.
Kevin's like,
That's
John,
why
you
he
gotta
never
turn
stops
that off.
talking.
I can't I don't know what to say. Like, it's weird to say it out loud because I could read this to you guys while still having a different conversation.
You didn't
in
have
my
a
head.
problem that day in the car telling me to turn that shit off.
Oh yeah, I told you to turn. In the morning, I like it quiet. I like to
I don't
just
know what to say.
be in my head with myself.
How do
Who
you
just likes to be in their thoughts first thing in the morning?
You
Right.
think of it in the wrong way. I'm not. It's just the way I am.
We're gonna have to rename this episode to "Rip It on Kevin,"
I'm down.
or just the
down.
the biology of Kevin 101.
We're
Yes.
painting Kevin in a corner.
Well, yeah, you guys are all think it's weird, but I think it's weird that people can actually 3D. When my boss told me that, I was like, yeah, I slightly didn't believe him because I'm like, that doesn't make any sense because I can't visualize something.
Do you know what I think part of it could be? Did your parents read you books when you were younger and show you pictures and that kind of thing? Because I
He
feel
had
like that could
pop-up
have.
books.
I just feel like that gives you
More
I mean,
anxiety.
more.
From the sound of it, all he had was freaking audio books.
No,
In his head.
but the thing about it is I don't. Well, if that's the case, then a lot of people in this world are.
I mean, we don't know.
You know
Your
what?
mom- We could take a poll.
Your mom was
Oh,
like, "Go to
comment
your
down
room and
below.
listen to your
Let us
thoughts."
know.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
let us know what you guys
What
how
kind
you
of
guys
thinker
think.
are you? Because
Let us know what kind of thinker you are, and let us know if you think we should try to tap into Kevin's left brain.
So,
because I feel like there's some creativity in there, and that it can come out. Come on, single leg Kevin.
so on
Well,
Monday, I'm
come
gonna
on,
ask
man.
your mom what kind of punishment she put you through.
Oh, dude, I went through some.
I mean, does she like make you listen to like audio smokers on tape or like?
Hey,
6
no.
hours?
let's not talk about past punishments now.
Like-
That's bringing up some
I didn't say
anxiety.
you, Drew. We know. The,
Like, honestly, you guys are all ripping on me for the way that I think and everything, but there are so many people in this world that are just like me.
we love the way.
Okay,
you
for the record,
I agree.
I think it's like if one of you guys told me like, "Hey, I don't hear voices in my head," I would think you're a fucking weirdo.
I hear voices
Well-
in my head.
for the record, hold up. For the record, I was not ripping on you.
Oh, I know you weren't.
And the
I
only
was.
voice I hear in my head is my own voice. That is the only voice I hear in
You
my
can't
head.
hear other people's voices.
I mean, when somebody's talking.
or
Hold
like
up.
when you're reading something that like if I had a picture of like Sheldon on the thing with the caption underneath it.
Okay,
like,
so
Yeah.
would
when
you read it in his voice?
when you send me like a text or something,
Yeah.
I can hear you saying it.
Okay, see that's how I think too. When I get a text, like if I'm reading something from someone else, I hear it in your voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can kind of like think about Nigel Thornberry. Just say,
gosh,
"Hi, my name is Nigel Thornberry."
No,
and
no,
I guarantee.
No. Do it like Nigel.
oh gosh.
I can't even make the
The
sound.
can't
I
even
can
think
I
of it
can
right
hear
now.
I can hear it in my head, but I can't make the sound with my mouth.
Me neither.
Yeah. I know, like that's the thing too. Like Morgan Freeman,
I can
you know,
hear
or
that.
like the "gotcha" from Dave Chappelle when he
Right,
Gotcha,
right, right.
bitch.
yeah right like
Or
I
like,
hear that with him.
Like Jeff Goldblum, you know.
Yeah,
like-
Jeff Goldblum. I hear Jeff Goldblum, or like all right. You got
Matthew McConaughey.
right.
What was the first one I was looking at? We talking about?
I don't know. We were talking
Nigel
Nigel
Thornberry.
Nigel Thornberry. I can hear Donnie
about.
right
But
now.
anyways,
or whatever he does.
I feel like
Yes.
I feel like I do have a pretty creative side to me, like when I'm drawing and stuff like that, or like
so
Lego.
you draw. You draw.
That's the
Okay.
good one.
All right, John, pull up some of Kevin's published drawings, please.
Oh, dude, I don't have any.
I know, I'm
published.
just messing with you.
But what I'm getting at is like I do have a creative side. It's
Okay, when you draw,
that voice.
Yeah, that voice of Nigel.
all right,
Charlie.
That guy is the definition of I could not survive without someone.
His
Yeah.
wife.
Now hold on,
His
was he
wife.
like a British guy or was he like a Australian guy?
I think he's British. I mean, he sounds
It's
English.
I'm
a-
not trying
it's
to
a
touch
Queen
Darren's
thing right
or
here.
Scottish. Look how red his hair is.
He's gonna knight it. Nigel Thornberry,
I never
knighted
seen
by
this
the Queen.
episode.
Archibald Thornberry.
Archibald. So that makes sense in the movie when he goes, "I'm not Tommy Awfully Bald Pickles,"
Yeah.
I don't get it.
because his name is
Tommy
Nigel.
Pickles?
And
Oh,
he
yeah.
says, "I'm Nigel off Archibald Thornberry," and he says, "I'm Tommy Awfully Bald Pickles."
Okay, but anyways, when I'm drawing, what you were about to ask?
Do you draw your own creations or do you draw other things?
me. I usually draw my own stuff.
Okay, so it's
When do you draw?
yes.
Oh, I haven't drawn in forever. But when we go to my mom's house next time, you can look at all of my drawings, everything, all my clay work, all that stuff, and I never visualized it once.
Play work.
Okay. I still want to tap into that left brain, that
Tap.
that imagination.
How does this video have no comments?
Are they off? No.
No.
How many views does it have?
I don't know, but you're the first comment.
200 or is it 24K? 2.4K? I can't.
What did you
I don't
put?
Awesome.
Oh, you should have put first.
Yes.
Don't type again, dude.
Too late.
Get on your own
Well,
shit.
yeah, because you're not even
10
first
years
anymore. You're
ago.
technically the second.
Yeah.
Damn
Well,
it. Let's get rid of that one.
yeah, delete comment.
There you go. There you go, Kevin. Living your best
Now
life.
like it. Like your own comment.
I'm gonna like my own comment.
Boom. Okay.
But
all
yeah,
right.
so why don't we? I just don't. I'm just surprised that all four of you guys think the same, and I'm
Yeah,
the only
we
one
have-
that's different.
All four of us have souls, but
Obviously, I have a soul because I have a voice in my head.
I would say I'm a mixture of both of thinking.
yeah, that's
but
what's important.
I'm more dominant towards the visual.
I'm more dominant towards visual, but I can hear stuff too.
You can hear color.
Audio, vision. I can smell color because of how much fake food coloring and scented oils that we're
America.
exposed to. I can like blue. I'll always associate blue with blue raspberry.
Yeah.
I will always associate red with the taste of the blood that you suck off the tip of your finger
What the
when
fuck?
you cut yourself.
Okay. I can
Wait,
see
hold on.
that.
Is that a diabetic reference? Because
No.
I like check my blood sugar.
No, you've never like cut
No,
your
I know, I know.
finger
I'm just
and
kidding,
then
I'm
like
kidding.
okay, I was about
No,
Yeah,
actually,
No,
the
no,
very
because I
first
poked-
thing.
Because I
You
poked
did.
my finger. I've done that.
Yeah, the very
my-
first thing you do is put the wound in your mouth. You know, the very
open
the thing
wounds.
that everybody tells you
No.
not to do.
Am I the only one that does not do that?
I make sure
Yeah.
I got a
I-
nice
I-
cloud of dirt in
I think
there
it's a
first,
guy
though.
thing.
It's gross.
It might be a guy thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
nasty.
first, always every time I start bleeding on my hand, my first thought is go straight to my mouth, so it doesn't go all over everything.
Contain it in my mouth.
Let me eat
Anytime
all
Yes.
these germs.
That's
and
a
put
guy
more in
thought.
there.
anytime I see yellow, I can smell banana.
Interesting.
Banana.
Yeah, not lemon.
So you
Banana.
you basically associate colors with
Fruits.
fruit,
I
or
associate
objects, or
I
a
associate
smell.
I associate something with everything. I'm an associative thinker.
Interesting. I would agree with you on most of that. Like,
Okay. Orange.
but when I
Come on, bruh.
Go, no, we're gonna rapid fire
That-
right now.
all right,
Orange.
that nasty smelling orange peel.
Okay, I'm gonna name colors, and
I hate
you just
that
tell
brown.
me what you think of.
So good.
Brown chocolate milk.
Teal.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say shit.
Blue.
Teal, I actually associate with the truck that my stepdad had.
How about amber?
No. We're talking about taste.
Amber, like
The color.
orangish,
The color orange.
orangish amber.
Yeah.
Turn signals.
Okay.
You ate a turn signal.
No, turn signals. I just associate.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it doesn't have to be like a smell.
I was gonna say, how do you
Or
smell a
taste.
turn signal?
Like,
but I get you.
Black.
Dun, dun,
Cars.
dun. Cars.
Because in the 30s, you could get any color Model A you wanted as long as it was black.
Huh.
Okay. What's next? What's another color? White.
Oh,
Actually, I associate that with just blankness.
Fair enough.
I see that.
Blankness.
I would have thought snow, but I get that.
No, just blankness. Actually, when I see snow, I love the smell of like the winter air. Do you know what I mean?
Like the
Yeah.
crisp.
the crisp winter
crispness.
air.
Yeah.
That hurts
When
my
I see
nose.
snow, I can imagine that smell.
Okay. What about you, Darren? Do you smell colors?
No, I think with me.
you word that. Do you smell colors?
I think with me, it's all like situational. So if I'm having like something where I need to be like really focused, I'll have the inner monologue hardcore. Because like right now, I have no inner monologue. I'm just completely
Just
off the
listening.
cuff. And then, because let's be real, most of the crap I say, I mean, do you honestly think I put any thought into it? like a lot of the
I don't know,
jokes
it's pretty
and crap
clever.
I'll say on here. Yeah, but it's just off top of my head, not even no thought. I'll just say it.
Well, yeah. I don't because I always have a conversation in my head does not mean it's what I'm saying. I just want to make that very clear.
Right. But like,
Because
right now,
I definitely do not think before I say.
right, because like right now,
I am definitely. I will say it and then be like,
Right.
"Ooh, that's wrong," or "Ooh, did I say that wrong?" or "Ooh," you know what I'm saying? Like that is the most. I guess the craziest thing to think of is like, even though I'm having a conversation with myself, I don't even really know what it's about. I just always have constant two voices, just
two voices, one head.
You know, I can definitely testify that you do not think before you talk sometimes. Because Do you remember when you accidentally snitched out all of us to our manager at the place I got you hired a few years ago?
What did I say?
I can't remember, but what you said completely went against what everybody else said.
Oh.
And it wasn't what you said, it's how you worded it. It made it sound so much worse. Oh, it was during COVID. The guy with the COVID mask that threatened everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And, like, it didn't end well for him. And then you accidentally, like...
I honestly don't remember.
You were like, yeah, and then him and Drew started getting in a screaming match.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, no. What are you doing? I said everything was calm and I handled it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do not think before I speak. And that's so weird to think now because, like I said, I'm always constantly talking to and that's probably why
You're
I
too
don't...
busy having your own conversations in your head.
I guess. And the thing is, I don't even know what's going on half the time. It's
And
just
who
there.
are the two voices?
Oh, they're both me. It's both my
But it's
voice.
like two of you.
Two of
Yeah,
you?
it's like... It's not even a...
Jekyll and Hyde.
Well, he is a Gemini.
Kevin and
Yeah,
Kevin.
that makes sense. I am a Gemini.
Hey, the
And
twins.
I could have maybe just ate my twin, during...
What's that mean?
Maybe you're bipolar.
Maybe, but maybe bipolarness isn't... No, I wouldn't say I'm bipolar. Maybe I am. I don't know.
I mean, I've never seen any bipolar tendencies from you.
Okay. I was going to say, like, I'm trying to think of bipolar tendencies, and I'm like...
Like, I've never seen any.
It's like high highs, low lows. Real
Oh
quick.
yeah, I have seen my ex-sister-in-law. She was
Bipolar
a
bear?
psycho, a bipolar bear.
Okay.
I don't think you should Google that.
Right. That might pull up stuff I don't want on my computer.
It definitely pulled up stuff we didn't want to see.
Yeah, don't click on any of those damn websites.
Dude, oh my God.
A lot of them are eBay.
A lot
Well,
of
I
them
don't-
are eBay.
I don't
Oh, wow,
care.
now it's a t-shirt.
Terry the bipolar.
Wow.
Bipolar polar bear.
Oh, bipolar polar bear. Sorry.
Bipolar bear and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad health insurance.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh shit.
But yeah,
You gotta get your lithium.
Yeah,
You
I
want
didn't
me
think
to
I didn't-
click off
I-
this.
I really didn't think I was bipolar, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
is
think
your
you're
new
bi
nickname,
or
by the way.
polar.
right.
I don't.
Yeah.
I agree with
Right.
that.
You might be polar opposite, but
Gosh. So wait, you guys only have one voice in your head? Like you can't have a legit conversation with yourself in your head?
All day long.
I mean,
would say-
yeah, you have a conversation with yourself, but
That's
only
just,
one
like,
person's talking.
Thoughts.
But it's two voices. You
But it's a constant argument with yourself, so it's still my voice.
right, but you have
But they're not going at the same time.
I really hate that we have stuff in our ears now.
right. It's like, because I know what you're saying, Andrew. You're saying it like the best way to describe it would be kind of having like self-doubt and second guessing yourself because you're talking to yourself, but you're not talking like to yourself in a third person. I guess is what I'd say.
Yeah, you're not.
Because you're not like arguing with you. So like, there's not two voices in your head arguing. You know what I mean?
Correct.
It's
Like-
your
like-
voice that
So
you
you
speak, but then the voice in your head is having a conversation.
No. You're having a conversation with yourself with your one voice. So if in my head I was thinking like, let's say my blood sugars are messed up, and in my head I'm thinking like, man, I feel like crap. You know what I mean? There's not like two voices. It's another, like me
But
saying I feel like
then-
crap, and another voice saying, no, you don't. You're fine.
No, I'm not talking like that. I'm not talking like I'm not talking like that. I'm talking about like you and I having a conversation where you go, "Hey, my blood sugars are low," and then me go, "All right. So what do you need? Do you need something to drink? Do you need some food? What do you need?"
No, that's
when
still
you're
the
having
same
that in your
voice.
head, even though it's the same voice, it's two different voices because you're having one person, one set of your thoughts are projecting towards the other set of your thoughts. So you're having a conversation with yourself. You can't just have a conversation. I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
I
but
know what
it's,
you're
it's
saying.
still from the position of myself.
So
Right.
It's just thoughts.
So
Yeah,
are
so-
you saying
Yeah.
it as in like you think what you're gonna say, then you speak it?
No. So what I'm saying
So
is
do
like
you respond to what you have said already?
Right,
Like you'll say
so-
something and then in your brain you're like, oh, but da 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 da.
when I'm like if I'm doing math in my head, right, and I'm second guessing myself, I have this sounds so crazy. This sounds so crazy.
It's interesting.
But I will have a conversation back and forth with myself. So like I would be like I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
have that conversation with myself, and it wouldn't be like it kind of like, okay, so in like a span of a couple seconds, I could have like a 10-minute conversation with myself, if that makes sense. So like if I'm trying to figure out something, I'll just start. If I'm talking to myself, how to say it? Because when I start talking to myself, it's almost like three people are talking.
Now there's three.
Now there's 3. Hold on.
Dun, dun,
Hold
dun.
on. We got to revisit this anxiety thing.
Hold
Right.
on. No. So, okay. So I have my hold
Hold
the
on,
constant
Kevin. Hold on. All right, for everybody at home, I went from leaning back into my chair to now I have my elbow on my knee and my thumb and index finger stroking my beard.
Yeah.
Exactly. It looks glorious.
So I always have a constant dialogue going in my head. My voice is always talking to each other. Okay. And when I start talking to myself, the two voices continue to talk, but then I have something else like responding to myself at the same time.
Okay.
Do you
and you
think-
also talk with your hands. I see. I
Oh,
I do
yeah.
that quite a bit. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not judging you there because I'm always waving my hands around. But
Yeah, I don't talk. I talk with my hands for like a decent amount, but if you also realize at times I don't. Like right now I am, but when
It's like
I'm
when
just
you're explaining something, you feel
Yeah.
like you have to show it.
Well,
okay.
yeah,
because maybe that's how I
Well-
visually do things.
Well, you know why that is, right? Because Trump made it popular.
Made what popular? Talking with
Talking with your hands, yeah.
Or is it the weaving?
No, it's the
in and out.
weaving, dog. It's not
It's the weaving.
It's
It's
the
not
weaving.
the talking with your hands.
Oh yeah, it's all the weave.
Well, you do know they do say he's the one, right?
The
Because he
one.
dodged that bullet.
Oh, maybe.
Oh wow. Wow.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
But yeah, so I guess I always have. I guess when I think of you talking to yourself in your head, I feel like it's two voices because even though you're going back and forth with yourself, you're it's almost like talking to yourself in a mirror, right?
So yeah, you're talking to yourself in your head. You can have a rapid 10-minute conversation in just a few seconds. I remember you just said that. So when you're having that conversation in your head, that super quick conversation, can you also talk while you're doing it?
Yeah, I'm having it right now while I'm talking to you right now. There's constant going on, and I'm still talking to you.
Well,
And you have my full attention, but you don't because there's always that sounds going on.
There's always that. So I think did we just diagnose Kevin with something?
yeah, I think he has an
I-
iron deficiency.
No,
What?
I think you might have gout.
no.
Herpes.
Syphilis.
No,
Wait.
it kind of it just a little bit of ADD, just a touch.
I don't think.
I have ADHD. I got
Oh.
the bouncy knee. I got it.
Well, that's
all.
anxiety. I thought.
I mean, it could be a little bit of both.
So then you should take more Adderall.
I don't take any of that actually.
But the thing is like I don't. If I took a drug and all that went away, I would hate it.
You'd be lost because
Yeah.
you wouldn't have that.
I would
See-
not want to be on a medication that stopped my inner dialogue.
No,
Yeah.
sorry, Adderall. Like I'm telling you, it's the greatest thing ever.
I disagree.
It completes me. I'm sorry, it completes me. Like I'm honest. Like I'm at my best when I'm on Adderall. When I'm overdosed on that shit, I'm at my top. Okay.
Well, yeah,
You don't
because you're
even fucking
taking
know.
meth, bro.
Yeah, you're taking meth in a pill form. I mean, I used to do that shit. It would help. It would help keep me up. It would help keep me aware. But I was also working 15 hours open to close at an auto parts store with no support from upper management.
But I will
So-
say, I don't eat at work, which is probably because of the Adderall. Yeah, I only like just drink. That's it. I don't eat at all.
That's so crazy, bro.
Yeah, see, I'm I'm with Kevin on this. Like, I can't. If I lost any part of my imagination or creativity, I would be lost.
And you would think smoking, right, would shut it off. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't shut it off.
It doesn't.
It makes
And
it more intense.
It intensifies it. It's a downer. Like, people don't understand that.
oh,
Yes.
dude, I
It
don't.
helps me think so much more clear. A
It-
lot of times, not always.
Yeah.
But
It helps me think clear after the effects have worn off,
maybe
and I
that's what
can
it is.
reflect.
yes,
When I
yeah.
reflect, that's when after I smoke,
Mm-hmm.
I have to get that original, like,
right,
and that, like, tingly feeling gone.
yeah.
And then I go back and reflect, and I can make a better decision that way.
I agree.
Interesting. I was just more or less getting that you would think that it would shut my dialogue off.
Oh
No,
But it
no,
doesn't do
nothing
that.
like that. Because
That's
it
why
just,
I don't want depression pills, because I feel like it would.
I refuse to take any of that. I don't want to put that in my body. And I know, like, I vape and I smoke weed, but, like, I don't drink. Like, I don't even, like, drink alcohol.
Oh, I know. We both don't drink alcohol. We know why.
Yeah.
Which we'll have to tell that story another time.
Yeah, because it's a interesting story that will last like 5 minutes.
It is a quick 5-minute story, but
story time.
everybody has an alcohol that they just the mention of the name, it makes them visually react. So me and Darren had such a bad experience with a certain type of alcohol. I don't even want to say its name, E&J brandy. But it turned us off to alcohol completely, all alcohol.
Well,
And it also turned me off to Purple Mountain Dew. Because that's...
What you mixed it with? Or...
No, it's what I tried to drink in the middle of the night.
while you were throwing up.
Yeah, just to, like, try to hydrate myself. And then having that shoot out of your nose at light speed. And seeing just all the special colors that Mountain Dew came out with that summer. Just show up back in the toilet in warp
Right.
speed. It kind of turns you off to a lot of stuff.
That's why
Yeah.
I can't drink Monster anymore.
Because I'm not gonna lie, to this day, I'll be honest with you. If I like smell like actual alcohol, I'll start getting sick.
I kind of want to put that
What
to the
about
test.
rubbing alcohol?
No, rubbing alcohol is fine.
Okay.
What?
But vodka, any dark liquor, anything like that, I can't do it. Now I will eat a Jello shot or two.
Yeah, those are fine.
Those are, but we usually make those pretty weak. We don't even make them with like super strong liquor.
I got you.
And it's just kind of like meh. I can take them or leave them.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, and too, you gotta think about it. I mean, you're at the club and then you're taking a shot off of a girl's chest. So I mean, it's not too bad.
Can't relate.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that either. But
Yeah.
Are there
never
any
been on a
cancers
party.
or Tauruses in this room?
No.
Damn.
no.
Never mind then.
People have said I'm a cancer to society,
Well, just
but
just scrolling through Google here.
Hey, can you
Who will
since
get pregnant this year? Pisces, Cancers, or Taurus. So
so
I'm on the list. I have a chance.
congratulations.
Thank you.
do a Google real quick and see if Geminis have two voices in their head.
Geminis have Cancer.
That went
No.
dark. I'd rather
Right.
that not happen to anybody. But
Wait,
they're never gonna cure it.
Darren, you're Virgo, right?
Yes,
What are you, Drew?
Scorpio.
and we are compatible. That's what the star sign thing says.
Me and Darren, me and you are
Yeah,
compatible.
we're compatible.
Nice.
Well, you are my hetero life mate.
True.
You're a Gemini. I'm Sagittarius. What are you, John? Cancer?
Pisces.
Oh, Pisces. We're all different. That's weird. I feel like that never
different.
happens.
Me and
I'm
Darren
different.
match for the signs, actually. So get out of here, Drew.
Oh, that's creepy.
Ooh.
Well, you guys are the strongest match. However, we are the more experienced.
He just hasn't given me a
match.
chance yet.
Who? Darren?
Yes. I
Oh.
will fuck him. The Super Bowl got us close, Darren. The
Hey,
Super
man.
Bowl got us close.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey man.
There was an
Hey,
interesting
hey,
bet
you
there.
can suck each other's thumbs all you want, but that bet was almost cashed in.
What bet?
Yeah, wouldn't you like to know?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hey, man, don't be stepping to my boy, man.
Too late, dude.
Too
Darren
late.
They
didn't
both
have a
almost
choice.
sucked each other from the back.
From the back.
From the back.
But
All right.
luckily for
All right, I'm not
luckily
going to
for-
go doing all
Luckily
that.
for me and
You know,
Darren,
that goes
the
against the
Lions
hetero
suck.
life mate thing.
Yeah. So.
You know what? I think we could safely take that bet. I'd say if the Lions win the Super Bowl next year, me, Darren, Kevin, and John are gonna have a 4-way suckathon.
No.
No.
Now you got it on recording, and we're
Sucking
gonna
in
have to
squares.
cut
me
this.
leave.
Cut that.
Yeah, we'll
portion
cut
of
this.
That
Cut,
editing.
cut.
That will no longer be here.
No suck squared.
Okay.
Oh, I was reading that. I was almost done.
This one.
Yeah, Left Twin and Notable Writer. Can't. Huh. No, it doesn't really say. I was wondering if maybe that's why I have like.
What is the mental illness of a Gemini?
Oh damn.
It's not uncommon for Geminis to suffer from generalized anxiety disorder, insomnia, and nervous exhaustion.
That is. I feel like that's
That's
anybody.
you all day.
That's anybody. I don't believe in this astrology crap, but it is pretty funny to read.
Sometimes it really lines up, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But then again, you know, if you read something, you can also pick it out of your personality pretty easy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
like,
Is this it,
like,
Calvin?
did you know Scorpios are
Yeah.
fiercely loyal, and if they're interested, they will be extremely inquisitive on something.
Who?
Scorpios.
Oh.
Scorpios, they'll be
Interesting.
super inquisitive on that person without that person knowing that they're being asked about
Oh snaps! Darren, is
before
your,
a Scorpio
diabetes
even
doing okay?
approaches you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's saying this, right? Sorry.
It's like, oh, you mean a Scorpio does his research before talking to a stranger? Oh shit! Doesn't everybody do that?
No. Not everybody does that.
right.
What were you saying, Darren?
Sorry, guys. I'm messing around with my insulin pump, so it just stopped all of a sudden. So I'm hitting resume insulin. Now it's saying the pump cannot resume insulin at this time. Remove cartridge from pump, reconnect cartridge, and then try again. So that's what I've been doing for like the last couple of minutes. I keep reconnecting it, unconnecting it, and it won't resume.
So is it time to change?
Yeah, it could be. It did this before, but this is only the second time it's ever done this. So I'm
Oh,
gonna keep
okay,
trying to
okay.
mess with it and see if I can get it to work.
Should we end right now?
No. I'll die before I quit.
Okay. True guy for that.
Alright.
Okay, but
Here you go, babe.
okay, tell me.
The dual nature of Gemini often creates an inner conflict. They're always balancing between their rational, analytical side and their spontaneous, adventurous side. The constant tug of war can make them seem unpredictable, as they may be focused and disciplined one day and scattered or impulsive the next.
They call that manic depressive.
Or Gemini.
Or just a Gemini.
I mean that could be me a little bit. I can see me in that a little bit. I don't always have an inner conflict though. Like
Kind of
usually,
sounds like it.
You literally
Conversation.
just
Sounds
said
like a
you're-
couple of 'em.
Yeah.
no. I said they just have a like. There's always always a dialogue going in my head.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying that I'm like, oh, am I gonna have this cookie? Oh, but then this is gonna happen, or this, or that. No, it's not like that. It's literally like
you know
me and you having
who
a
does
conversation.
have to have that conversation? Darren.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
About
Yes.
that cookie.
Well,
What
you
is
know
that gonna do to me?
right.
Yes,
He's
all
like,
the time.
is my sugars gonna spike?
Well, I just noticed this. So your inner monologue has an accent a little bit.
Oh, I would say that. No, I would say that. Well, it's my voice, but I think it is a little bit different, if that makes sense.
Right.
Well, because
so,
you hear yourself different than other people would hear you.
Right. So the way that you guys hear me, right? I don't hear myself that way.
No.
And normally, no one
I
ever.
agree with that, because every time I hear my voice on like a recording, I always kind of try to go past what I'm saying because I hate the sound of my own voice.
But
There you go,
hold
Kayla.
up. But let me say, when I'm having a conversation with myself,
That's not true.
now that I've been hearing my voice, my conversation, my inner voice will be what I hear but me talking to myself will be the sound that you guys hear now. So how you guys hear me?
I understood it.
Yeah, so how you guys are hearing me is how I hear myself when I'm having a conversation back and forth. Now, besides the one inside my head. The one inside my head always sounds like
that's what I thought you were just talking about. The voice inside your head now matches the voice that you convey out to other people.
No.
That's what I took from that.
Only when I'm having a conversation with myself. One of my voices is what I hear, you guys hear, and one of the voices is what I hear.
Okay.
So
I still get it, but
I don't think you do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
Okay, then what am I saying?
So one voice sounds like you're in a monologue, and the other voice sounds like you talking in your head. Correct?
No.
So when you're all right, so when you're talking in your head and it's two voices talking to each other, one voice is your inner monologue voice and the other voice is the voice that we hear.
Yes. Okay. That the first way you worded it didn't seem that's the way that you were trying to say it.
Oh,
So-
I mean it was, but you just we got different ways of thinking.
Right.
You know,
absolutely. Now that we know.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
I was listening, and then I saw shape shifting on the screen, and that completely took my attention.
Yeah, well, I saw that too. Go back up to the shape shifting.
Shape shifters.
Shapeshifter.
Keep going. Okay, so shape shifting. Gemini's.
You can transform anything into anyone.
Oh.
Well, imagine like being a shapeshifter, but you literally can only like shapeshift into shapes.
That would be dope.
Cancer. Okay, so
It's like,
different lives
I'm obtuse today.
in the. Dude,
Right.
come on now.
Oh,
I
you're
wasn't
actually gonna
done.
read all of it?
Yeah, you said you highlighted cancer. Cancer would. Oh.
This has healing powers.
Interesting. That's like the opposite of what it is.
Huh.
Yeah.
You know?
It usually drains your core rate.
Interesting.
Yeah, if I had a nickel.
Okay, but yeah, I used to not think like that though. Like I used to always hear myself the way that I heard myself until we started doing these podcasts, and now I have a voice to put to myself. That's weird to say.
What's
Yeah.
your feelings
Well-
on being trapped or resisted?
I hate it.
Yeah,
I
sounds
would
about
smash my way out.
Yeah.
I will.
Did you read that first before I asked?
Is your biggest fear being trapped or restricted?
No, that would just piss me off,
both.
and then I would smash my way out, and then I would fucking
Yeah,
get violent
I'd-
with the ones that put me there.
I'm all elbows and headbutts at that
It
that
says,
point.
Person craves freedom.
All elbows and headbutts.
Oh yeah, that's all I want is freedom. I can't
Well,
be trapped. You can't trap me inside somewhere and not expect me to try to get myself out.
So avoid blacks and navy blues.
I
Or
have you
breezy
trapped.
passed out.
whoa,
or
whoa,
60
whoa.
days.
Whoa!
yeah.
Let's
why,
just
why
backtrack
am I,
it.
hold on. We
Yeah.
need some
Context
context.
to
Clarification.
Oh,
Context.
oh, I'm sorry for like color clothing.
Oh,
Oh.
for colors. Why?
This is for your wardrobe. I'm sorry.
All right, going into another fake feeling thing about like colors and stuff with your body, the chakras. The like
I believe in those
seven
chakras.
chakras.
I believe in the chakras because of when I was in school for massage therapy.
Yeah, you can definitely induce a placebo effect. Absolutely.
Yes, to a point.
So,
Just like not everyone can be hypnotized. You know that, right?
well, yeah, I knew that.
So that means not everyone can be forced into a placebo.
Correct. But
So-
there's also that's why it's a belief and not a fact.
Well, you just said that. Of course, you were pushed into a placebo effect.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is, not everyone can be put into a placebo effect. It
Yeah,
doesn't
that's why
always
there's
work.
double blind studies.
Right.
And then like I get the placebo effect.
I
Yeah.
understand the placebo effect, and I believe that certain ones would work on me,
Right.
but other ones like I've somebody's tried to hypnotize me, like a trained hypnotist, and they were like, "Yeah, I can't."
Because like the
When was this?
The
This
whole
is
thing-
like back in like middle school.
Interesting.
But the placebo effect, like I'm saying, I take my Adderall and I feel like I literally I'm unstoppable. You know what I mean? So that's like the best placebo effect right there.
That's not a placebo.
You sound like a drug addict right now. You're like, God, I gotta have my Adderall.
Just so everybody knows.
Is this the storyline to that movie, like Crank?
Darren is extremely level-headed and not a drug addict because he quits drugs for months at a time and then just goes, I think I'm going to start taking my Adderall again. I need to focus better.
Yeah, sure, we can go with that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
he
go with
never
that.
stops taking his Adderall.
Oh, you've never stopped taking Adderall?
Well, maybe on
No.
the weekends.
Yeah, I mean, mainly the weekends, and that's just to have a little extra, just for the fact that where I get my Adderall from time to time, they either don't have it in stock or they're just having late shipments. You know what I mean? So then you gotta wait.
You should look for a
X
new
amount of time.
pharmacist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do you go through the pharmacist, like say, like a CVS or like a Walgreens? Or are you
Yeah,
going
I
to
got
like
a
a local?
CVS.
How are they out of stock? Like, that's a
I
legit.
don't know, it is crazy, but I don't think it's necessarily like their fault. I think it's just the manufacturers are having issues, like like getting the stuff
supply
made.
issues.
But anyways, going back to the chakras, you can definitely tell the difference when you massage certain areas of people's bodies where their chakras are supposed to be and how it helps them out. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that everyone believes it, and you don't go into telling everybody, like client, what you're doing with them to, but you can definitely tell, like, especially on the foot, like your feet are basically connected to your whole bodies, your
That's
hands
like
too.
reflexology, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude, that stuff is.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
I think there's a band.
No, you
Yeah.
spelled that wrong.
Well,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, it's like CH.
Well, the chakras,
Oh, yeah.
the chakras, right? Is
Yeah.
this? I don't know what the hell chakra this one was. What happened to me, but I didn't
Dude.
like it because it hurt a lot. Is my ex just reached down, grabbed my balls, and started digging her fingernails into them, and then I don't know what chakra she was messing
It's
with,
red.
but
That's
it
your red
hurt.
chakra.
It hurt.
Look,
Oh, really?
it is
my
your
balls.
red chakra.
Balls
It's your-
are the red chakra.
but also
Blocked by fear. So if you would have let her do it, you would have felt alive.
So, deals with survival and blocked by fear. Okay, so here we go. Here's my first myth busted on a chakra. All right, the red chakra, number 1, deals with survival, is blocked by fear. Of course, right where your genitals are, if you're a male, it deals with survival because when you are in a dangerous situation, your genitals go back into your body, into protect mode, and you block them out of fear that you may lose them because we are not predators. We are omnivores. So when an omnivore is in trouble, their genitals actually recede back into their body. So when you wrestle, you have the smallest wiener in the world.
No, not at all.
100%.
You
When
just
you think you're
speaking
going to
from
get your
personal
fucking
experience.
shit rocked, like what I
No.
did because of the weight class that I was in, some days, yeah, my balls would be out and proud. But other days,
So you're.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
have
you're
to
saying-
1000% disagree
Well, hold
with
up.
you. I've never had my balls go inside me.
search it up, Johnny.
Well, hold this up. Hold up.
I'm not gonna search that on the
So
computer.
if you, so let's just say you went. Let's just say you went to a pure carnivore diet. So then your dick and balls is going to be flopping out to your knee.
Actually,
or,
that can actually change your physiology in your brain. So yes, it could.
okay. Well,
All
it
I'm
looks like-
saying
Maybe
is
I had
that
more soy during that week.
I
well,
less
never
protein.
in my life had my balls go inside me when I was scared.
Well, I'm eating some steak tonight because I'm fucking getting my balls hanging low.
That's all I'm saying is like at least I've never thought about it. So maybe you're right.
Hey man,
but
next time you're scared, grab your wiener. It won't be there.
I guess I will try this out.
Try it out, man.
Because
I mean, your wiener will be there, but your balls
I
will
can
be
check
deep.
for you.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Hey, no way. So Kevin, next time you're getting mugged in an alley, real quick, just be like, "Wait, hold on.
Let me feel my nuts.
Hold
Make
on,
sure that
I got
they
some
get-
science to
Damn it,
conduct.
he was right."
No, wait. You know how it happened?
Because like in hold up, sorry, not to cut you off for a second. In wrestling, I could tell you for 100% fact, I've never had that.
And you want to know how
that
he can tell you
situation
that?
ever had.
It's because he
it
was
has
hard the
happened.
whole time.
All right, when you're in the doctor's office,
My shit hangs, bro.
bro. No, I'm talking about your balls, not your dick.
Yeah, my balls hang. They don't shrivel up.
bro.
He's always hot,
Yeah,
so they're always dangling.
you're always sweaty, man. That is true. You are always sweating.
Dude,
Kevin's
like,
balls were never inside him because he was hard the whole time they were wrestling.
That he has gotten hard in practice, but I don't want to talk about
I've
that.
never been
'cause
hard in practice.
That's not true. I have felt it on my leg.
I've never wrestled with Drew in wrestling whatsoever.
The hammer.
I can tell
I pulled
you.
up this chart of reflexology.
No, it does.
reflexology
It definitely does happen in wrestling, though, where you do get hard during a wrestling match when you get excited. But
I've never got to that point, but there's been plenty of people
Oh, you
I have-
haven't
I
gotten
have
to like fully hard, but what about like half a chub
pitching
or
a
something?
tent, walking off the wrestling match?
I have been that guy.
That's funny.
Was
You
it
got
a
off.
victory or was it a loss?
It was a victory.
Okay,
Yes.
all
I
right.
could
That's
see
cool,
it.
then.
I could see it for, but I hand on a Bible, hand on whatever you want me to do. I've never had that happen.
Have you ever had one press up against you during a
Oh
match?
yeah.
That is the
If you would have walked
It makes
away
me
with
mad.
a chub with a
Then
loss,
you're like, I gotta win this now.
Yeah. It's like, you better get that out of here or I'm going to use it to my advantage.
Right. Yeah, I've had it, and it's the weirdest thing. But I personally have never.
Mine has always been after the match, though, when it happened. Like,
He's like, yeah.
whoa, coach, I got to go to the bathroom.
I got a pump. I got 2 pumps to go.
And then he's like, and then he's already like, other coaches in the bathroom ready for you. Stall 3.
But yeah, man, that's crazy. Anyways, I was thinking with chakra being down there, I was thinking opposite. Your testosterone's crates down there. That probably where all of your adrenaline starts pumping from the
Adrenal
bottom.
glands.
yeah, that's where your adrenal glands are, is right down there.
So your adrenaline pumps from your balls?
No.
No.
Yes.
No, they're just connected.
They're just, I'm
just
saying
in
because
your
your balls create your testosterone.
Keep your balls in
Oh.
check, Darren.
Oh. Epididymis? Or is that where it's stored? No, that's where it's stored. I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't. Right
I can't remember all that stuff. I used to know.
What do you,
how,
what do
I
we
know
don't know
about-
where adrenaline is produced from?
Yeah.
It's adrenal
I'm telling you, I was
glands.
going to say the
In the
balls.
adrenal gland.
Okay.
Well, hold up.
Testosterone.
Let's
is what
look
I was
this up.
wondering.
This will be the last thing we look up. We'll then take.
What are we looking up
And then we'll
Are,
start.
are we
over.
looking up scary balls?
No, we're looking up where does your adrenaline come from? Is it in the
that's
brain?
adrenal glands.
No, the testosterone. It's
Oh.
it's from
Testo-
the testicles. Testosterone.
Well, yeah, that's why I said that's why I said that would
Testicles.
be where your fear, your your survival
testes.
comes in. Because if someone's coming up to you and you
It's
just
also
go,
how you reproduce, so that is how you survive too.
that's true too.
So,
I didn't even think
I
about
mean-
it that way.
I mean,
Because you
that's-
went with
With the protection side.
yeah. So then
That's-
I was thinking, well, no, because it creates testosterone. So you get jacked,
Yeah.
you get angry, you get mad. The testicles produce the testosterone.
While he's looking this up, I was going to say this earlier, Andrew. So with what John was saying. Okay, so sorry, my mic was too far away, my babe. But okay, so it's like what John was saying. So you're in an alley, right? And then you see 2 people about to mug you. So you know in your heart that you're gonna win when your dick and balls are flopped down to like your kneecap.
100%.
Because you know if your dick and balls are like flopping down, you know you're gonna win.
What if it's like
Yeah.
a cold New York night
I mean,
and you're not fully hot?
I don't know what to tell you.
So
man.
you're saying because like if it's a cold New York night, we all know that your balls go inside you when you're
Yeah,
cold.
you got 2 muggers coming at you.
Yeah, but type into Google, can fear make your testicles recede temporarily?
No.
I kind of want to know
No,
this.
go into Google and type in would Andrew's balls recede if there was 2 muggers trying to stab him.
What?
All right, that is nothing that we told you to Google.
Oh gosh.
He just Googled, can your testicles explode? That is
They-
not good.
They can, isn't it? Like
God
2 pounds of pressure or
damn
something
it.
like that at the right angle.
Yeah,
you can blow
pop
your
'em.
bowl.
You can definitely pop them.
Ball.
Right. Remember the chakra
Okay.
story I just told a few minutes ago? I guess it was about to
What
happen.
was I doing?
Can
Can
your
you-
testicles recede?
It would be more, does your testicles recede when you're in fear?
Yes.
When you're in fear.
Or
Okay, well, what
When
if
you-
you got off on
CEDE.
fear? No, nothing.
What'd you say?
I said, what if somebody was getting off on being afraid? Then it
Oh,
would be the
that's
complete
different.
opposite effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yes,
Do you
due
s-
to a reflex called the cremasteric reflex, your testicles can temporarily recede or move upwards into your groin area when experiencing fear, as this is a natural response to perceived danger that contracts the muscles surrounding your testicles to protect them. This is considered a normal physiological reaction and usually isn't cause for concern.
Drew just had to prove he was normal.
I just had to prove that. Yeah.
So from what I read off of that, or what you just read, is that you would have to be in fear.
Yeah.
So every time you went on a wrestling mat, you were in
Yeah,
fear.
when I literally
what a
said when
bitch.
I know I'm about to
Oh,
get
dude.
rolled.
Oh nah, man! Every
So-
time I went on a mat, I always went on knowing that I was walking off a winner.
yeah, so
Yeah,
you came. So
yeah,
you
but
came
we
in.
weren't in the same weight class.
So just thinking about it,
Yeah,
you
I was
came
in like the
nuts flopping?
ridiculous one.
You just came in nuts flopping, loose, feeling good,
Yeah,
and then he rolled your ass and you shrunk
no,
right up.
no, like the guy that I
That's
freaking
what you
faced
just
at
said.
one state that was out of Hamilton.
He just
He
said
won
that.
state 2 years in a row, and then my first year
Right
wrestling
aside.
varsity, I had to wrestle that fucker. My balls were so deep into my stomach,
Vacuum
I
sealed.
could have been a female. Like, I knew I was about to get... He injured me, bro. He didn't just hurt me. He went in there, and he pulled my groin damn near apart.
Never walked on a mat scared of anyone, even when I fought.
That was
or
like
wrestled.
the only time that I knew I was about to get my absolute ass whooped.
See, I
Well,
never went
yeah.
into a match thinking I was gonna get my ass. Even
When you
when
have literally the whole
like-
wrestling team telling me, like, this guy's gonna break your fucking neck.
I'd
And
say
you
let
don't
them.
pop
Let's
a
see.
chub, we're gonna have an issue.
But yeah,
Right,
no,
right, right.
dude.
Yeah, you can say that, but that constant, like, you gotta watch out for this, you gotta watch out for that, you gotta watch out for this. You gotta remember, dude, I also had anxiety. Like, I've been dealing with anxiety since I was a kid.
You were worried he was
Well,
gonna
let me,
grab
Interesting.
it.
let me
What were you
backtrack. Let me backtrack. So when you said you got your groin grabbed or whatever, right? So would you say that the guy you were going
Not
against?
grabbed. I was stretched out like a freaking wishbone.
Oh, see, I thought you said he grabbed you by the balls and he was trying to open it like it
No.
was a Christmas present.
No, he could have though. He beat me bad. I limped off the mat.
So what did the would it be a ref or a judge? Or,
He was a ref, yeah.
So what the ref do to like after he was like had his hands fully into your balls and was like grabbing
He
them?
slapped his hand on the mat and screamed pin.
And then did the guy like let go of your balls and then
After he screamed pin,
Okay, so
yeah.
then your
Otherwise,
balls
then
were
it's
not-
a fight.
so
Then,
your balls-
then I have a chance.
He quickly finished.
so your
and
balls
rolled
were
off.
not pinned at this point?
Yeah, no, my balls were not pinned. My shoulders were pinned, and my legs
Okay.
were spread out like a dang Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah, dude.
Now
when you
for all
when-
the visual thinkers, are you visualizing that?
Yes.
no.
Wait, what? Say it again.
I seen the tall.
So
I was
here,
reading.
the thing about it is though, is that yeah, I never.
He's just too cocky.
He literally.
I mean, like back in, dude, back in high school. Oh yeah, man. Especially once I joined the 1,000-pound club on bench, squat, and deadlift at the age of 14. Of course, I was gonna be cocky whenever someone walked up to me.
Yeah. Yeah, but, you know.
I've never been scared to the point that I at least realized that my balls were gonna be in me.
I'm telling next time you get jump scared.
I get jump scared easily too, so I'll check my balls.
Check
I
your
promise
balls,
you.
man.
You got to be careful. Right there, it is.
Nope, they're still there.
Oh, jeez.
That's it. That's the description right there.
Not usually considered normal in adult men, and
You didn't read what it was.
Retractile testicles.
Oh,
Retractile testicles?
are not usually considered normal in adult men and are relatively rare. They can occur due to involuntary
Contractions of the cremaster muscle, which is exactly what the other
So,
description.
Well,
which
if you
out of fear
scare
that-
them,
yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Boom.
But yeah, I guess I've always looked at it different because I've wrestled when I was varsity. I wrestled state people that won state. And
Yeah,
stuff like
but
that.
you didn't have everybody chirping in your ear that you're gonna die either.
because I didn't let that. I didn't let anyone get to my head
Yeah.
because I'm already talking to myself. So you know, I'm just like,
Yeah.
"Do-do-do-do-do-do."
Yeah,
No,
and
but-
then you have like freaking, I'm not gonna say his last name, but Brent telling you that it's gonna happen, and he's 5 years older than you, and your coach.
Dude, he was my coach for middle school all the way up until
Yeah, but
high
he didn't
school.
tell you were gonna die.
Well, no, because he always thought I was gonna win.
Yeah, he didn't have that same confidence in me.
So now my balls, I would like to say, are big. They'd have to be big. I mean, hell, it is uncomfortable sometimes walking because you're just walking and then you can just almost feel like they're getting crunched by my fucking legs because it's so fucking big. I'm serious. It hurts sometimes.
We may
You know
have
what
to
I mean?
cut the last 10
And then,
minutes.
no. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of my ball
this
size.
ramble. Just cut the whole end.
Right.
Just take it to this
Hey!
episode.
If you guys are fucking jealous, okay, who knows? Maybe I might have fucking cancer. I don't fucking know, but they're big.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. I just the way that you just out of everything, my balls are big. They hurt when I walk. Like,
Well, not
come
all
on,
the
bro.
time though, but it is easy to
Yeah,
almost get that 2 pounds of pressure and pop them sometimes. Is what it feels
Bro, I've sat on my nuts so many times, so I get it.
like,
Tough feeling.
you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking. Are we all like an entire handful of balls or?
I need two
I am.
hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Confirmed.
Oh. So 2 of Kayla size hands.
Yeah.
I have big hands.
Kevin has
They're the
small
same
balls.
size.
Wait. Wasn't there something like
See, my hands are just barely bigger, so I mean,
well, wasn't there something about like balls and then like the palm of your hand or something like that?
if your hand bigger than your face, you got cancer.
Oh, is that what it was?
Do it.
Oh, wait. It was what?
What?
If
If your hand is bigger than your face, you
They
have
got
cancer.
Cancer? Wait.
That's the joke.
Oh.
The joke is you
here.
get someone to do it and you just pop their head.
Here I'm thinking, damn, I got pancreatic cancer now.
I just want you guys to all know
Pancreatic.
that Darren literally put his hand in front of his face. And if I wasn't such a good person, I was about to just smack the shit out of that hand. So you got that. Pow.
Man.
Yeah.
First
all
time
this
that happened to me
aggression.
was my brother. My brother did it to me.
Of course, Mike.
Yeah. Just fucking backhand my hand. And I remember because I got a bloody nose.
Man, you
Fucking
remember
Mike.
when I did drink and then Mike asked to see my ID and that was also the first time I met him?
Yeah, I'll never forget that.
I will never forget. And this is how we're going to end the podcast. I just want to let you guys know. So
Well, we'll see.
everyone get ready,
We'll
say
see.
bye.
Well, we'll see.
I will never forget. John, get ready to end.
No, don't you
I
dare.
want it to be
Don't you
done.
dare. Don't you dare.
Because I want this to be done on a cliffhanger. I will never, ever forget when you hit on my aunt.
Ooh.
Have a good night. Bye.
Single legging.